Mimi, this morning the coronavirus outbreak in our state is now blamed for at least 195 deaths in Washington. Nearly 5,000 others have been confirmed to have tested positive. 92% of all tests, by the way, are coming back negative. Still, Governor Inslee could decide to extend his 2-week stay home, stay healthy order, although no official extension has been ordered. He is cracking down on those who refuse to comply with the order. We'll have more on that in just a couple of minutes. But first, some more good news for you to report. The Washington State Department of Health reports hospitalizations for patients with COVID-19 symptoms is on the decline. The department tallied 193 admissions over the past 7 days. That's down from 251 hospitalizations from the previous week. The totals include information from 84% of our hospitals and nursing rooms. There is a huge spike, though, in hate crime reports against Asian Americans because of fears over coronavirus. King 5's Kira Alfalin is standing by live this morning with a new message from the Seattle Police Chief. Right, Kira?
Yeah, good morning. So according to NBC, a Seattle woman says she was in a grocery store standing in line when she overheard another shopper say to her child that she couldn't be in the same line as a Korean American. Many Asian Americans across the country right now are dealing with the sting of terms like Chinese virus. This is proof. Over 650 different instances of racism against Asian Americans in our country in just a week. So I want to show you some video now from Seattle's police chief and a face you're pretty familiar with seeing right here on King 5. That's Lori Matsukawa. Both have a clear message urging you to call 911 if you are a victim of a hate crime.
Hate crimes have no place in our community. We're better than that, Washington. We're all trying to deal with the COVID-19 public health crisis together.
We will document and investigate every reported hate crime. Even racist name-calling should be reported to police.
In that video, the Seattle police chief says any victims of hate crime should call 911. She says the police department takes this very seriously and will investigate all reported hate crimes. So if you want to see that message in its entirety, you want to see that full video, I've actually shared that video on my Facebook page. All you have to do is search for me on Facebook at Kira Alfalin TV. I'm live here in Seattle. Kira Alfalin, King 5 News.
All right, Kira, what an important message. Thanks. Jade Garden in Seattle's Chinatown International District getting a little help from the recent vandalism. Last week, someone broke out a window, so the restaurant had to board up. This week, local artists went to work. Look at that beautiful mural. The artists say that they will help other businesses with permission. Jade Garden is still open, by the way, for takeout and delivery. The family says it's grateful for all the customers that are supporting them right now. A hair salon in Federal Way, however, is cleaning up after a big mess left over the weekend. Sheer Magic Hair Design must now deal with lost revenue and damage on top of the struggles they've already had because of the outbreak and closures. Whoever broke in took hair products and equipment, including an iPad and styling tools.
It's like thousands of dollars worth of stuff. I mean, just product alone, not including our styling tools and all of that. I mean, it all adds up. It kind of takes a little bit of your heart when you're not able to, you know, work and help support your family, and it's hard.
Federal Way police don't have a suspect description to pass along, Mimi, but so sad to see these businesses already struggling because of the virus outbreak and now with this whole other issue.
Well, there is now an online complaint form where people can alert the state about businesses or individuals not complying with the governor's stay-home order. The governor and state attorney general announced people violating the emergency order could be found guilty of a gross misdemeanor. Complaints filed against businesses will go through the state regulator in charge of that particular business. From there, agency personnel will reach out with the goal of getting voluntary compliance.
I don't want to have to use the powers of my office to hold accountable those who intentionally violate the governor's emergency orders. But I want to be very clear, if necessary, I will.
Law enforcement will get involved with businesses that do not comply. To report businesses that are in violation, you can text the word REPORT to 206-448-4545, and we will send you a link to the form.
Mimi, big companies across the country are now pitching in to get some more medical supplies in the pipeline now that we're reaching a critical point in the coronavirus outbreak. Tracy Potts has more from Washington.
With the coronavirus now expected to peak by Easter, corporate America is ramping up production. Ford and General Electric are working together to make 50,000 ventilators in the next 3 months. Other companies are converting assembly lines to produce masks.
By Friday, I want to be up to 50,000 a day.
Hospital gowns.
Expect to begin delivering 30 to 50,000 gowns per week.
Face shields.
10,000 shields in the next 4 weeks.
On a call, governors requested more test kits, but President Trump said he hasn't heard about testing problems in weeks. He's setting June 1st as a new deadline for recovery.
The economy is number 2 on my list. I think the economy is going to come back very fast. We basically shut down our country.
30 states have issued stay-home orders.
We really need to start talking about this issue of everybody wearing a mask.
Around the country, temporary hospitals set up in New York's Central Park and the LA Convention Center. A Florida pastor arrested for holding services outdoors. And anguish.
My rent is due this week.
I'm the only income. And how am I going to provide for my child?
But my grandmother died alone. She died alone. We didn't even get to say bye to her.
Americans dealing with the very real impact of this deadly virus.
We have lost more than 3,000 lives to the coronavirus so far in this country. More than 1 million people have been tested, and now we're learning there are hundreds of nursing homes and long-term care facilities reporting cases. Tracy Potts, NBC News.
Well, a Navy ship that's now in New York City could start taking patients this morning. The USNS Comfort arrived yesterday. It will serve non-coronavirus patients, offering 1,000 new beds, much needed, and 12 additional operating rooms. Also today in the Big Apple, a hospital set up in Central Park will open. The hospital will treat coronavirus patients. New York is one of the hardest hit cities with 33,000 confirmed cases, including 776 deaths. And now that we're seeing the developments at CenturyLink and the Event Center, Mimi, with all the new hospital beds and the help, it seems like things are really starting to take shape with all the additional resources needed.
And hopefully that'll lessen the burden on the hospitals around here and around the country.
For sure.